A 12-year-old boy stood in front of the mirror, avoiding his own reflection. His hands were trembling, and there were tears in his eyes. "I wish I looked like the other kids," he whispered to himself. This was Leo, and his story had begun a few months earlier. Leo went to a public school in a small American town. His dad worked at a factory, leaving early and coming home late at night. His mom did tailoring work from home, bent over her machine all day to keep the household running. One evening, his mom noticed him upset and
What
asked,
happened, son?
"What's wrong,
Are you
honey?
okay?"
Are you okay?" But Leo just brushed it off,
Nothing.
saying, "It's nothing."
Come on,
At home,
eat one
Leo
more.
spent the most time with his grandma. She fed him, sent him to school, and sat with him at night to talk.
From the start, Leo's skin was a bit darker than the other kids. There was a boy at school, Ryan,
Who was always the first to make fun of others. It started with light teasing. "Hey, dark boy, you won't even be visible in the dark." Leo used to just laugh it off. But Ryan's teasing kept getting worse. At lunchtime, Ryan would deliberately say, "Don't come here. Your color will make our food turn black," and everyone would laugh. Leo started sitting alone in a corner every time. When they had to pick science project partners, Ryan shouted, "Nobody pick Leo as a partner." The teacher herself had to step in and pair him with someone. One day, birthday party invitations for Ryan's party were handed out. Everyone got one except Leo. And during the class photo, Ryan said,
Teacher,
"Miss,
move
put
to
Leo
the
in the
back."
back, or the photo will look bad." And the whole class laughed. Every day, Leo would come home, shut his bedroom door, and cry into his pillow. Slowly, he started eating less and making excuses to avoid going to school. He'd look away whenever he passed by the mirror. One day, he made one last attempt. Max, the new boy in class, was a bit quiet by nature. Leo gathered the courage to try sharing his lunchbox. But Max also kept his distance, afraid of Ryan. Leo's last hope was shattered too. One evening, Grandma came from the kitchen toward Leo's room and saw his plate still full. Not even a corner of the bread had been touched. Leo was sitting on his bed. His eyes were fixed on the floor. Grandma didn't say anything. She just came and sat beside him. She took his hand in hers. "You still haven't eaten, my dear?" she asked softly. Leo's eyes welled up with tears. Grandma said even more gently, "Tell me, sweetheart, sharing a heavy heart makes it lighter. Holding it in only makes it heavier." The dam broke. Leo burst into tears and told her everything for the first time. Ryan's teasing, sitting alone, the party invite, the humiliation during the class photo. Grandma listened quietly. Then she shared her own story. How she too had been rejected for relationships in her youth because of her skin color. How she too had hated herself for years.
Remember, my child.
"Listen to me," Grandma said,
person's
stroking
worth
his
is not
head.
decided by
"A
their
person's worth
appearance.
isn't measured by their color or looks. That's the world's mistake,
Remember,
not
my
your
child.
flaw. The day you
person's
stop
worth
thinking
is
less
not
of yourself,
decided by their
the world's
appearance.
words won't be able to touch you." These words didn't change anything right away, but they planted a seed. A few weeks later, preparations began for the school's annual event. This time, the teacher introduced something new, a photography exhibition, judged by a local photographer who taught at a nearby college and often worked on projects with kids at public schools. Every kid had to get a photo taken. The theme was, "I am beautiful just the way I am." Hearing his name called, Leo's old fear resurfaced. He thought about refusing. But that night he remembered Grandma's words and told himself just try it once. When his turn came, Leo slowly stood in front of the camera. His eyes stayed fixed on the ground. His hands trembled slightly. The photographer lowered his camera. "Son, look up for a second." Leo hesitantly raised his head, then lowered it again. He thought maybe he was about to be made fun of. The
Take your
photographer
time.
smiled.
You look
"Don't be
great."
afraid. There's something in your eyes I've never
There
seen
you
in
go.
anyone before." Leo took a deep breath. He remembered the touch of his grandma's hand, and for the first time, looked at the camera without fear. The shutter clicked, and in that moment, something inside Leo quietly shifted. On exhibition day, Leo's photos stood out from all the rest. Something that went straight to the heart. That same day, a casting head from a major TV advertising agency happened to be in the hall. His eyes landed on Leo's photo. he stopped in his tracks. Son, we're looking for a new face for a major brand. Would you like to be in front of the camera? Leo remembered his grandma's words. He nodded yes. A few weeks later, Leo walked into a big studio for the first time. On the first day, his legs shook and his voice caught. But every time his courage started to fade, he felt his grandma's hand. The ad aired on TV. A simple commercial, in which Leo just looked like himself. But there was something in it that touched people's hearts. Within days, he was showing up on every channel and every phone screen. One ad led to another, then a third. Big brands started calling for him. Magazine covers, interviews, TV shows, Leo's name started echoing everywhere. The same town that once called him Dark Boy now had giant posters of him up on its streets. Within months, Leo became a household name across the country, just like a major movie star. Newspapers started calling him the new face of a new generation. The kids who once put him down now hung his poster in their own rooms. But through all the fame and glamour, Leo never lost himself. Every time the camera lights hit him, he'd remember his grandma's words for a moment. The day you stop thinking less of yourself, the world's words won't be able to touch you. Lesson: whether someone's skin is dark or fair, it doesn't determine their worth or ability. No one knows what's hidden inside a person, or what they might become tomorrow. So never judge anyone as less because of their color, looks, or anything on the outside, and never discriminate. Because every person has something special inside them. It just takes recognizing it and giving them a chance.